dun, dun. What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Whistling summoned your dog. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. My whistle is a mighty whistle. What does the dude from Super Trooper say? I derive a lot of authority from these lips, or from my mustache. It was when they were racing to drink the syrup at the pancake place. Man, I want some pancakes. You know how long it's been since I've had pancakes? Ugh, I want pancakes. Ugh. Today's been a real dirty week for me, though. I'm not really looking forward to tomorrow's weigh-in. Though having lost over 30 pounds, I can afford to. No, I can't. No, I can't. We got 9 weeks until the great reveal here in the Midwest. We got to keep on it. Got to keep on it. Let's say hi to the chat. Let's spend a little time saying hi to those that are here first. Those the most loyal. I see a penguin there. Phyllis. Phyllis, welcome back to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Mike, of course, gifting Phyllis the YouTube Guild membership yesterday or the day before. Yesterday. Big shout out to Mike Madness for the 4th anniversary of Hero Wars Central and the 7th anniversary for Hero Wars Facebook and Web. Guys, tomorrow is the 4-year anniversary of my main Facebook account. I've been playing for over 4 years now, but it's been a wild ride. It's been wild, absolutely wild. Tape City, D Warman, Yusuf is here. What's up, Dammy? The shirt's loud. WMA, this is one of my favorite hoodies. It is one of the most comfortable pieces of clothing that I own. Absolutely love yellow. It's like I think it's a printed fleece. It's not actually flannel. I love it. I think it's great. And you know what? Remy has the same hoodie. Remy, my French Bulldog, has the same hoodie. She loves hers. Super warm in it. My Burberry shacket, says Robert. Robert is here. Welcome back, Robert. Good to see you. Do you have any thoughts of quitting? Just wondering. Nah. No, I think about quitting all the time. If certain things were to happen, but realistically, I think the game has weathered a lot of what could potentially cause me to quit. If I won like the lottery, I think I would still probably play. You know, obviously I would have the disposable income. I wouldn't quit because of cost, because everything is a business expense, part of my business. It would take some strange alignment of circumstances for me to quit playing. Now, quit being a content creator for Hero Wars, I mean, different set of circumstances, I guess. But no, I'm not going to quit. Not going to quit. Comfort over style. I think I look great. My white-on-white Cardinals hat. Oh, man, opening day is around the corner. We're signing pitchers. Wayno is on the IL, though. Kind of crappy. I think that Nexter should do something for you. You are their biggest influencer. Well, they did do something for me. Let's actually jump into the most important thing for me today. And indeed, one of the biggest pieces of news as a content creator that they have ever released. Now, the influencer, or I should say the video creators program, has been a thing for a while on Facebook and web and on mobile. The mobile version has not been that great for you guys. It's been good for me. Every month I get 10 bottled energy, 10 million gold, 10 large skin stone chests, 15 chaos cores, 10 summoning spheres, 10 elemental spheres. I do get some stuff every month. A fun frame, a special role on the official Hero Wars mobile Discord. But we got some updates, and these are where I'm very excited. Finally, guys, finally. Let's zoom in a little bit, and I want to spend a little time highlighting these two posts right here. Look at these two posts. Chance to get a repost of your video in the Hero Wars official social media twice a month. Every time they share my content or anybody's content, it's a huge spike in views, subscribers, just an overall bump in analytics across the board, which in turn turns into revenue and me being able to help more players, right? But look at that second one. Ability to hold special contents. I'm assuming that's meant to say contests. Ability to hold special contests or giveaways on the channel up to 2 times a month, 5 winners each. So, I don't have the details on this yet, but it looks like, similar to Daniel's giveaways during the Hero Wars official live streams, it looks like I'm going to be able to give away stuff associated with events. Or maybe I can come up with my own contests. Being able to give away cleavers would be awesome. Being able to give away raid tickets would be awesome. But I think the thing that is going to be most pressing, coming up on April 1st, here in about 6 days away, being able to give 5 skins away. 5 skins of your choice. Giving away an absolute star hero of the brand new hero. Giving away an absolute star, Super Titan. Stuff like that. Hard to do contests on mobile since no max testing. I don't know the difference. I don't know why one has anything to do with the other, Jiv. Hard to do contests on mobile. This would just be like a leave a comment sweepstakes. It wouldn't be like a who's the fastest or what's the best team or anything like that. This would just be like a leave a comment thing, not unlike they do for the live streams, I guess. I'm assuming that's how it's going to work. In order to quit content creation, Charlie Dangerously needs to jump into tag team wrestling, but do not worry, Mike Madness is up for the task. Together, the $1 Million Pythons will rule the world. I love it. It is Arms Day today, by the way. Friday is Arms Day. For those of you uninitiated, Friday is arms day because you got to do the curls for the girls. You got to have those t-shirts busting out before you go out Friday night. You hit the gym, get that arm pump, pressing those 130 dumbbells. Friday is arm day. Guys, I'm so pumped to actually officially be able to give you guys stuff. So excited. So excited. So excited. And also this right here at the bottom is curious. You see this? Additional bonus for the number of clicks on your personalized link. Personalized link for mobile. What does that mean? If I get people to download the game? Because there aren't really links. There aren't really links for Hero Wars Mobile. I don't understand this section right here. Additional bonus for the number of clicks on your personalized link for everyone. I don't know what this means. It would be nice to get a free 5,000 emeralds every time 3,000 people click a link, or 1,000 emeralds. It would be nice to get free emeralds regardless. Happy Friday to you too, Kevin. Welcome back, Dragon. I cannot wait to give away free stuff. Cannot wait. There could be links to your side talking about Hero Wars Mobile stuff. No, this is definitely driving traffic to their stuff. Personalized link has to do with driving traffic to their stuff. It would make sense if this was a Facebook or web thing, because Facebook and web have links. Everything has links for Facebook and web. The gifts, the daily gifts are links that you click. Cancel. I'll just leave that open. Right? I don't know. Sounds like Charlie will finally start giving mobile some more love. Guys, let me tell you this. And I mentioned this earlier to Raven in a private chat earlier on. Nature Boy, welcome back. Speaking of wrestling. Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Anyway, if and when max testing is implemented on Hero Wars Mobile, I plan on tripling my mobile content. Like, the ability to put out hero discussion videos and team build videos on mobile is just going to go through the roof. And I cannot wait. How about mobile iOS? Yeah. Nexters actually make some more revenue on mobile. Yeah, for the time being, yeah, they do. They do. The player base is much larger on mobile. Actually, let's take a quick gander here. Let's see. Nexters. Let's see. Nexters. There we go. No Q4 financials yet. No Q4 financials yet. My suggestion is get rid of your crappy Apple for a more reliable Android device. Oof. 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 Yeah, there are more mobile players. I think it's like a 65-35 split as of Q3 last year. 65-35, 35% of players being on a browser-based version of the game. Mr. No, happy Friday to you too. Player base is much bigger. Yep, I would agree with that. And I think that my overall viewership would increase if I started focusing a little bit more on mobile. I don't completely ignore mobile, but I definitely post more to Facebook and web. Android Apple war. Nah. Let's do some Guild Wars. For example, I'm not in Guild Wars on Hero Wars Mobile. But on Facebook and web, I am, so I can show you the fights here. One thing that I could do... Perfect. No, this is Patrick. One thing that I could do is I could do max testing with some of the targets on Hero Wars Mobile whenever I get access to that. You know, and be like, oh, okay, I'll pick a Titan team to beat each day, and then I'll pick a hero-based team to beat each day, and it'll be a simulation of... Nice, I pulled Nova. It'll be a simulation of me being in the war. Kill him. Got him. Nice. Good stuff. Hope that rock hits you in the face. Got him. Nice. Opened up the gates of nature. No Titan fight there. We're working on the Citadel. We're not going to mess with this. What we are going to do is we're going to hit the team that we usually hit every week, and that is Dave the Dead. We're going to hit this team because we're consistent with it. We know it works, and we can just kind of run with this. We never have any trouble. Whoops. Never have any trouble finishing this team off. Here we go. Or finishing this guild off anyway. Let's see. Astaroth, Kark, Sebastian, Iris, Martha. Sebastian, Iris, Martha with Chorus. Oliver, Fenris, Albus, Biscuit. Oliver, Fenris, Albus, Biscuit, and no pet on Mama Martha. Luther Lars, huh? Still trying to make this team work. I'm here for it. Those graphics on skills used are interesting. Mobile doesn't do that. Yep. Yep. I saw a bug today. Enemies appearing ulted 3 times consecutively. Ooh, interesting. Report that. Report that. Charles, it's all right. Real life is definitely more important than Hero Wars. Nature Boy says, I would love to see you with mobile testing. I think the content opportunity would be great. Yeah, and every time that there's anything to do with a hero, like for example the Astrid and Lucas rework on Hero Wars Mobile, I got a good bit of content out of that. I had some great people making videos for me, which always people are offering to do video content for me, but it's a different animal altogether having it on screen, showing it on the live stream, testing, you know, the new hero with you all. You know, how does the reworked Astaroth fit against the Way of Progress team? How does the reworked Astaroth fit against the, you know, the Fafnir, Artemis, Tristan lines? Not saying that Astaroth is going to get a rework, but that was just a hypothetical. I think that could be a way more interesting and interactive use of that kind of content. People have offered to let me remote view their devices, but I don't really trust some of the software being used there. What's the idea there for Chorus? Just to prevent stuns. Oh, and silences. Stuns and silences. If that Isaac happens to land a silence, it'll really slow down the team. The stuns from Lars, I guess, are secondary. Yeah. I don't know. I won with that team, Dragon. I won with that team one time, and then like 8 weeks in a row, I've won with that same exact team. So I don't. Dave hasn't been investing into the team, so you know I know it wins, so I just do it. But yeah, Chorus is basically there to prevent silences from landing. Monkey. All right, so before I show you guys the City of Asgard level 160 stuff versus Osh, I wanted to chat with you a little bit about the heroes to level discussion that we've got. Given it a little bit more thought, done a little bit more research, and this weekend, Sunday, once we've killed the level 160 Osh, and everybody has done their attacks, We're going to take a harder look at some of the teams. I don't know if I should have pressed the button. We're going to take a harder look at some of the teams that were used versus Osh. And we got to take a look at some interactions. And I actually might have some kind of breaking information that could change hero leveling strategy across the board, which if it's true, and to echo what Rocky is saying in the chat, if it ain't broken, I know you were talking about my fight versus Day of the Dead. There may be a better Osh meta team. We may have found a better LOL Osh team for level 160. We're going to be testing it out again this week, and looking forward to seeing the results. I'm also looking forward to seeing placement of Ishmael and a couple of other damage dealers that I've asked some of the players in the guild to take a look at. And I think that we should have a pretty good idea of the heroes that you should level, though some of the information that I've learned over the last 2 weeks might shake things up a little bit. It might make it so that some of the most important heroes to level are actually not that important, which would make things a little easier. It might make it a little easier to level up, because there are some heroes in the lolOSH team that are not exactly meta on the PvP side of things. But more on that Monday's live stream, probably. More on that probably on Monday. And hopefully by Monday we get information about stats. But let's take a look at the Clash of Worlds. I'm hoping that we've killed the 150. If we haven't, we'll just show you my attacks and we'll move on with it. Nice, we've killed the 150. All right, so I'll show you my stuff. Go ahead and claim all the 150. And to be clear, just to touch on that one more time, if it does change things, it's still not going to change things for those of you that are super high end, that are spending a lot, that are already well established. It's just going to change leveling strategy for newer players. All right, that's really it. Like, the lolOSH team is fantastic. There's no reason to not have those 5 heroes leveled up if you're already an account that's got, 20 heroes at 100k or higher. Like, there's just no reason to. Let's see here. Boss log. All right. All right. So my usual teams here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So my undead team, 7.8 million. What I find interesting about this team is twofold. Corvus does the majority of the damage in this line. Right? And Albus, of course. But you don't see Corvus often by himself. And I want to explore ways to fix that. I need to find a decent team, a decent line that does well with Corvus as a tank. All right? Versus at least the 150. If we take a look at, let's see, if we take a look at the boss's stats here, let's see, view difficulty. So 447 million. If you take 447 million and you divide it by 30, 447, 979, 143 divided by 30. So each member of your guild needs to do 15 million damage to the level 150 boss. This is high end stuff. Each and every single member of your guild needs to be able to do 15 million damage to the level 150 Osh without using your meta team, right? Your meta team is Isaac, Zhu, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha, with an assortment of pets thrown in there, right? So The strategy then is to build the Osh team up the most. Obviously, you can't worry about the 160 until you're consistently beating the 150. Once you're consistently beating the 150, you need to work on that Osh team as well as team or teams that you can collectively, as a guild, do 15 million damage each. And I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I only did, let's see, view. Here we go. I did 9.4 million damage. All right, 9.4 million damage to the 150. All right, so if there is a way, if there is a team, a Corvus tank team that can do 15 million damage, then I think Corvus is almost always better than Aurora. Now, don't burn me on the stake here. Aurora is amazing and an absolute amazing choice as a tank. But Corvus does more damage versus Osh if he can stay alive. And I think he's on par with Aurora in PvP. I think they're both great against Osh. I think they're both great against, a variety of teams. And obviously they have different strengths and weaknesses. Corvus is good against small damage. Aurora is good against magic damage-ish. And as well as, physical attacking heroes. But unless you can find a team with Corvus, and this is actually the real reason why we got to find this out. Unless we can find a good team with Corvus only as a tank, then the question of what tanks you should level is always going to be Rufus and Aurora. Always, 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 right? If a new player asks on Facebook and web which tanks to level, the two default answers are Rufus and Aurora. Because they're both good in PvP, and they're both excellent against Osh. Okay? Other tanks do well. Galahad is amazing versus Osh. Not super high-end on PvP. Astaroth is good in PvP. Not super high-end on Osh. Right? Ziri has its own arguments. Luther has different arguments, right? All of these tank choices. But of the tanks that are out there, and I'm not talking about top tanks here, Aurora, Rufus, and Corvus are the three. Cleaver is important as well. You throw in Alvanor in there. Obviously, you use Isaac as a tank on the main team. But, if we're talking about the three tanks to level, but Corvus can't stand on his own as a tank. And I look at my guild's damage log, and almost every instance of Corvus, he's behind Aurora or behind Rufus. Corvus and Aurora on my team. Let's see. Corvus behind Aurora. Corvus behind Aurora. This one right here from Herd Bull did almost 10 million damage. A lot of hope here, a lot of opportunity there. This gives me hope that the team is out there, and I think I have an idea what that team might be. Unfortunately, we can't do max testing. We can't do testing on Osh every week. Corvus, Aurora, Corvus. This is a throwaway team. It's just the last stack of heroes. Corvus with Rufus. Corvus does stand in front of Rufus here. Didn't do much. This Corvus team did 2.3 million damage. How did this one do? 1.1 million damage. Not too great. Corvus Luther, 131k. Corvus. Okay, so here's Corvus. Here's a 15 million damage team with Corvus. Okay. My count can't reach. I think Corvus lasts longer is better than doing more damage short time, and so it's better to put Oliver on him than Albus. Oh, I agree. If Corvus is going to be main tank versus Osh, I think Oliver is absolutely the choice. Patrick, my undead team on Osh is Corvus, Morgan, Phobos with Aurora and Cleaver. Well, who run early Corvus, Morgan have advantage later. I think that Corvus and Morgan are the answer to a lot of problems. And again, we gotta explore this problem further. But if we can all agree, and again, unless we are pushing for second and third Osh 160 kills, right? Unless we're consistently beating 2 160 Oshes, Corvus doesn't have to tank 160 Osh. He just has to do 15 million damage to the 150 Osh. Corvus can tank Ishmael. Corvus can tank Kark. Corvus can tank Dante. Corvus can tank a lot of frontline damage dealers. Not really many people can tank Iris, but, you know, throw Aiden in there, throw Yasmin in there. You can counter Iris pretty well. All right. Do you know if Julius can eliminate twins watermarks? I don't know. I'd put Marcus in 5 tanks for Osh. Okay. Okay. That's great. Look at this. We're doing just fine. We're surviving the level 150 Osh just fine here. Using Celeste. Celeste and Morgan. Huge fan of this. Huge fan of this. Corvus have the least counters in the game, as I know. Corvus Rufus doing 18 million. Okay, so here's, again, double tank here. Yeah, so, we'll do some more looking at it. We'll do some more planning with it, and we'll come back to it. But does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? If it's all about efficiency, I want to level 2 tanks. That's all I want. If I'm leveling for efficiency, I only want to level 2 tanks. Isaac and Arachne and Morrigan and an infinite number of other, maybe not an infinite, a dozen other heroes can act as a third tank in Grand Arena, Clash of Worlds, and Osh. Yeah, 2 tanks. Thank you very much. No tank it. No tank it. Yeah, just use Isaac. Speaking of using Isaac to tank it, let's go ahead and rock and roll with this guy. I'm getting some dropped frames here, and I don't know why, and I don't like it. And I don't like it. Here we go. Let's see how we do this week. We're going to try one more time the strategy, holding the 5 button down to force Isaac to ult over and over again. And then we're going to switch to auto mode at the 152 mark. So as soon as Isaac ults a 3rd time, boom, switch to auto, and away we go. Ideas: offensive tank Corvus, defensive tank Rufus, and control tank Advar. Okay. No, we're talking about no tank facing off against the progress. Got it. No tank twins beats Julius progress meta. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Not good. Poor showing today. Poor showing today. $6 million. Let's see what happens when we do the refresh. Let's see if we can hack Hero Wars to get more damage. Let's see if we can hack Hero Wars. I'm sorry, I just lost internet connection randomly. I don't know what happened. Did you guys see that? Are you guys back? Am I coming through? Looks to be about the same. Looks to be about the same. Ah, bummer. Bummer. 6 million? Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Last week it was much higher. Last week it was much higher. And the week before that, it was higher still. Refresh too late? Yeah, I think so. I think you closed the browser too late. I agree. I think I did. I think it's the same score as before. That's okay. That is okay. So how high should you level your Osh meta team? Isaac, you need to max Isaac out. I still refuse to level up the magic defense skin. I still refuse to do it. I am waiting to unlock and level up the armor penetration skin until after I see what Kark's skin is next week. All right. Maxed out with the exception of the magic defense skin. And I'm talking the magic defense glyph as well. I shouldn't have leveled it this high, but here we are. Gift of the Elements maxed. Artifacts maxed. Ascension maxed. All right. The secondary damage dealer, Zhu. I think I overleveled him a little bit. He needs to survive the longest. Okay, he needs to survive the longest. I'm not going to level Zhu at all anymore. I'm not putting any more effort into Zhu ever again. I'm not saying that the armor penetration, strength skin, and critical chance skin, maxed being necessary. I'm surviving most of the meteor showers with 26 points into the armor skin. Magic defense doesn't matter against Osh because Isaac is tanking, right? Glyphs, I maxed them all aside from health. Artifacts, they're all maxed. Gift of the Elements, maxed. Ascension, I'm not touching the Ascension. Well, I guess I maxed that as well. I probably shouldn't have gone this high with Zhu. All right. Nebula, I think, is a very important hero to level up for the Osh team, though I think she is the third most important hero behind Isaac and Sebastian. I'm going to be working on her a little bit too. I got all of her skins maxed. I've got her important glyphs maxed. Right? I've got a lot of color rank for her to go. Long way to go for the color rank. Sebastian, you need to absolutely max Sebastian. Max out every stat, every skill, every item, every glyph, every gift of the elements. Max his artifacts, max his ascension. He needs to be maxed out. He does the most damage versus Osh. And then that's 133k right here. I'm going to push him up to 150-ish soon. And Martha, I wouldn't level Martha past about 100k for Osh. Seems like she just either dies or doesn't die. And the difference is random. But what if? What if you don't need Martha? And who would replace Martha? We'll talk about that on Monday. This could be huge. What if you didn't have to level Martha or didn't have to level Nebula? I know that you use Martha versus Zhu, and everybody uses Zhu. So, by default, you do need some kind of Martha. And a lot of teams rely on Nebula, like Dante. A lot of Dante teams just suck unless they have Nebula boosted. Dorian maybe, question mark? Maybe. I've been literally leveling up some health. I got Morgan's health at 35, and she takes a little too long to ult, so I'm just slowly doing glyphs. Why would you say Zhu is secondary? He does most of the damage. It looks like somebody else answered your question there, Yusuf, but Sebastian actually does the most damage. Sebastian does the most damage. Sebastian staying alive, along with Zhu, does the most damage. Isn't the speed up kind of the biggest thing for Martha? Yep. Kind of the biggest thing. And she dies, right? She either dies immediately or she lasts basically the whole fight, and it's just really inconsistent. Mid-journey for Hero Wars art. I'm not good at it, Uraim. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that explains how to use an existing artwork as reference and telling Midjourney to do it. I'm not good at Midjourney. Yeah. Metaverse the Archdemon is pretty great. Let's talk about the Archdemon. The Archdemon meta fights. Isaac, Nebula, Sebastian, Dorian, Jet with Albus. So over on the official Hero Wars community page. Just going to show this off, right? 1.4 million, 1.4, 1.39. But I want to give a shout out to Segundo. This was the first that I saw, right? The one that inspired the thumbnail of the live stream. I'm not sure on what pets to use, but we're going to use Albus here. So it is what? Let's see. Isaac, Sebastian, Nebula, Jet, Dorian. Isaac, Sebastian, Nebula, Dorian, Jet, Albus. Okay, so what is the pets? I'm guessing Albus here. I'm guessing these are the pets. Yeah, Seth, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there, Seth. This is it? Do you want me to saying this to me? These are the pets. You can check pets and info. Can you? Oh, I didn't realize the info was here. Okay. Wow. Just snap that off to the side. Why haven't I been doing this every day? Jets, Dorian, Nebula, Isaac, Sebastian, Pat, Albus, Oliver, Axel, Albus, Nebula, Albus. Yep. $1 billion damage. Hey, Charlie, why did I miss, please? Thank you. Sorry, Anthony. We're 40 minutes in at this point. Nobody mentioned heroes. Do beginners who are at the lower power much useful, like Jorgen and Iris? Yasmin's great lower level. Most damage dealers are really, really strong at lower level. But some of them start to die off towards the end. Die off in effectiveness. But you could really say that about any damage dealer if you're going up against the right team. I would say, Mr. No, I would say that any damage dealer that has any kind of survivability at all, Dante, Kark, Ishmael, damage dealers that hide in the back line, like you mentioned, Iris. Although I'm speaking about Facebook and web, I'm not sure if you're talking about Facebook, web, or mobile. Better for our team to be bugged than Remy to have fleas. Yeah, Remy doesn't have fleas. Hero Wars employees on vacation. John, there's the anniversary event. Can I break 1 billion? I think I will. Over a minute left. Nice. I did it. Better for me to flee than to have fleas. We have guests coming over any time now. They might already be here. Last day of spring break for the boys. They go to their dads. Hey, won't you leave me just one slice? Yeah, I'll leave you a slice, Archdemon. You can have one slice. I like Titan skin stones. Hey, Charlie, which hero is bad at beginner level but good at a higher level? Aurora and Dante. Corvus. You're number 50? Oh, let's go take a look. Shoot, I don't remember if I clicked the button. Nice. 1.3. Did you play manual mode? Dwayne, did you play manual mode or did you look at that, Kings and Queens on server 29. This is you? I've been playing for almost a year, getting chest daily, but no cleaver. Silas, you're fine. Cleaver isn't necessary. Idrisil, there's our boar Ig. Very cool. See if we can level up anything in Ascension real quick. Start with Sebastian. Ah, we're so close. We're so close. Bummer. Corvus. Stuck. Let me go see if I've got any items to push Corvus through here. I do not. I don't have any low-level insignia. It's a bummer. I probably have enough skin stones to unlock. Well, I know I do. I got plenty of skin stones. I can't wait for this. I cannot wait for Kark's skin. Gosh, I can't wait. Can't wait for Kark's skin. Ooh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Let's go take a look at the Great Tree. I don't have the 50 piece yet from the Ascension season. But we can rank this up though. We should, right? Yeah. Away. 100. Okay. It's possible I should have looked at that before I did my boss fight to see if I could do that. I think I got those after. That's okay. Okay. Now I gotta hide my screen. I want to look at one little thing here that I might want to share with you guys. I don't consistently play on mobile. Let's see. Kark Spring Skin. When is it coming? Kark Spring Skin. October Bright Sunny. The Masquerade skin for Kark is coming on the 1st of April. The 1st of April. Wait a second. Did he not? Okay. All right. So some of the teams that we used on the Asha 160 so far. Let's see. Meta team. Yeah. 1.2 million. 81 million. 500,000. 6 million. Oh, here's an Ishmael line. Ishmael did nothing, man. Can anybody show me a screenshot of Ishmael actually doing well versus Osh? Nobody in our guild uses Ishmael versus Osh. And when we do, he does nothing. Oh, Fafnir. Interesting. Interesting. Using Fafnir instead of Zhu here. That's a gamble, because Fafnir could buff any of these 3 heroes. Interesting. Let's watch that fight. Is it sad I'm in class? I'm watching this live stream. I used to play World of Warcraft in class. So Nebula got the buff here. Okay. Ish does better if he's on the front line. Nothing. Stop. Wow. Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I played World of Warcraft. I tried it last year for a few minutes. Made a couple of videos about it, actually. Played a Holy Priest for a little while. Or a Disciplined Priest, I think. Tried a Holy Paladin. Yeah. I like being different. You guys know why? You guys know why there's no U in the English language for America? There's a trivia fact for you guys. They took the U out of all of those words to save space in newspapers. Lower cost and save space in newspapers. Most people couldn't read anyway. Or a lot of people couldn't read, I guess. So they didn't know that color and savior and all those words had a U in it. U with an umlaut? Nah. Nah, not the umlaut. Not the umlaut. Yeah. Anyway. There was another team here I wanted to look at. It didn't do well. It had Mushi and Shroom versus the 160. I just wanted to look at it. I just wanted to see if it did. Here we go. Mushi and Shroom, Rufus. Nah, it didn't do much. Eh. Okay. Okay. We are lazy Americans. We don't need all those fancy letters. All right, let's do Clash of Worlds and then wrap things up because I definitely hear our guests upstairs. Clash of Worlds. Wait, what do I got? I got all my attempts left, so let's see what we got. We have... Oh, we've already cleared quite a bit here. Oof. Let's see what our attack strategy is. I would imagine that Spring of Elements, Altar of Life is our second goal. Oh, we've got one slot left on Ether Prism. You know what? I'm going to clear this Ether Prism right here. Let's save Hyperion. Yeah, let's save Hyperion for another line. Let's just clear this out. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have kept Hyperion. Uh-oh. Americans will soon just be speaking to each other in acronyms anyway. Yep. Hope I refreshed that one fast enough. Wish Titan Totems would come to mobile? No, you do not. No, you do not, Mike. Yeah, I got it. Anyway, Spring of Elements. Aether Prism. Shoot. Guys, be right back. Be right back. Sorry. Give me 1 sec. All right. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. We got an injured kid. Jay is still technically working today. She's working. And, yeah, injured kid in the basement. Had to... It's fine. Sorry about that. Elemental bathroom? No. So, okay, so we're going to hold off on our fire team until we have a good cleanup on one of these others. We did finish that Aether Prism location, and I don't think any of these other locations have been started. Yeah, so we're not going to waste our Titan attack, which is a weaker team, anywhere else. It looks like the Alchemy Tower is the goal here, and this is the armor increase. I mean, we can blow up this... Let's wreck this guy. We'll do our weakest. We still do need a damage dealer. Let's just use our weakest healer here. Which damage dealer should I use? Probably Yasmin. Yeah. Yeah. Wasting too many heroes. I am worried about not killing him, though. I'm worried about not doing enough damage. And I would rather waste my weakest tank, my weakest healer, and my weakest damage dealer and ensure the kill. All right. Now, versus this line, I sure would like to have Yasmin here. Sure would like to have Yasmin here. Use Remy. Iris would be a good addition. Probably should have used Iris. Not having Celeste actually going to be a problem in this fight also. But I think what we do here, since the tank choice isn't really going to matter, except to counter Maya. It's the other way around. Maya counter Sebastian. You're going to stop the Heidi. Could use Jorgen here instead. Zhu Rufus. I don't have Zhu leveled up. I'm sorry, Rufus leveled up. I think this is... let's do Merlin here. I need to kill that back line really, really quick. This was going to be fine. Let's clear this location out. Almost got him. Today's guild chat, somebody said the last day this guild will exist tomorrow. I will spin the guild and everyone will move to Force. Hope to see you there. Silas, that's okay. Alright, so clear the Alchemy Tower. Good stuff there. Clear the Alchemy Tower. And I guess... Mage Academy is supposed to be next. We didn't touch it. Barracks is supposed to be after that. We didn't touch it. Lighthouse is supposed to be after that. We didn't touch it. Bastion is supposed to be after that. Guess what? We didn't touch it. Shooting range. And then Alchemy Tower. Great. Great. Sure. Yeah, let's just rock and roll with this here. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. This doesn't matter at all. Merlin, Sebastian, Mara. Let's do Oliver. Yeah, this should be fine. ODH easy fight. Yeah. Yeah. Should be pretty straightforward with my line here. Yeah, there you go. There we go. 4 for 4. A cleanup I almost lost. A super easy cleanup. Glad I defeated Sin. Would have looked silly if I didn't defeat that team, but that's okay. And I went ahead and started the Mage Academy. So now we just wait. Sometime in the next day, we'll get access to a fun little cleanup for my water team. We're supposed to be, let's see, Spring of Elements is what we're targeting next. But I tell you what, let's do Altar of Life. Let's just... No, we want to face fire teams, not earth teams. That was almost bad. We want to face fire teams. Do we even have any fire teams to go after? No. Yeah. Almost made a big mistake there. Almost made a big mistake. It's the other way around that we like. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Good and lively live stream. We're gonna go ahead and try to get that Masquerade skin giveaway going. Need it. I need those stats. I need to know. I need to know what the stats are for Kark. For Yasmin. I need to know. We're going to be back. We're going to be back on Monday at 12 p.m. Central Time. It's 5 p.m. UTC. Hope everybody's enjoying their week and the rest of the weekend. Don't add to the population. Don't subtract from the population. Don't find yourself in the hospital or the newspaper or jail, but if you do find yourself in jail, establish dominance quickly. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.